Guys, I'm so sorry about the dishes. It's been a long morning. Don't judge me. Every time I have dirty dishes, I get comments that are like, you are disgusting. I cannot concentrate on the food with those dirty dishes. Well, guess what? I'm a real human being. I may seem like a flawless goddess, but I have dirty dishes too. I'm really pumped for today's taste test, guys. Welcome to the ultimate cinnamon roll taste test. I bought every cinnamon roll that I could find at the store. I'm gonna try them all, rate them, pick my favorite and my least favorite. It's gonna be a moment, so get ready. I spent the whole morning over a hot stove baking them for you, so I hope you're grateful. First up, we have Pillsbury original cinnamon rolls, and I did write their names on a piece of paper so that I could tell the difference because they all look so similar. These are the Pillsbury cream cheese cinnamon rolls. I think it's just cream cheese frosting, that's the only difference, but I'm still very pumped. We have Hostess's pre-cooked cinnamon rolls. They look very dry. Pillsbury orange rolls. Ooh, these ones smell so good. I don't think I've ever had them in my life. And then we have Tastykake's cinnamon rolls, which they're all very stuck together and very like sticky bunny, but I'm here for it. They look great. They are the pre-cooked, like processed kinds also. Now these are the Annie's organic cinnamon rolls. I have never had these ever. I'm pumped about it. They're organic, so they're made of earth and love. And then we have the Pillsbury Grand Cinnabon cinnamon rolls. So it's like a different kind of on-brand collaboration moment, not sponsored. But they're very large, very in charge, and they smell amazing. And last but not least, we have the Pillsbury hot cocoa rolls with marshmallow icing. Ah, what the hell? I had no clue these existed, but I want this roll in between my buns. So it's time to start, but before we do, hit that subscribe button to become a juicy tomato, and I have a Patreon if you want to check it out. The link is at the top of the description. You can talk to me on like a secret Twitter and Instagram. We have group Zoom calls. You can see my videos a day early, tons of different things. Go check it out, okay? First up, let's try the Pillsbury Original Cinnamon Rolls. Ooh!
Life with you is perfect. Everything's on the right track.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a bite from each kind of cinnamon roll. Now, in my personal opinion, I think that the most flavorful, best bite of a cinnamon roll is the center. That is where you get the true essence and true flavor of the roll. Therefore, I am going to taste the center of each kind, okay? That's how it's gonna be. I think that's the fairest way to do it. So let's just start. Oh my God, is that burnt? Oh no, okay, well, you know what, it'll be fine. It'll taste fine. I just won't eat the bottom then, it's fine. Oh yeah, see, I just left the burnt crust. Oh my gosh, I burnt them. Are they all burnt? Probably not. We're fine. Anyways, these are the Pillsbury original ones. Let's try it. Okay, they're okay. They have a slight salty flavor, and usually I love when desserts have like a sea salt taste. This is not like a sea salt taste. This is just like a salt taste. The texture is kind of bready and not so much cinnamon rolly, and it's just really, really, really simple. I don't know, a little salty, a little dry, a little simple. I mean, the icing tastes great, classic, but the roll itself is just a little too salty. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give the original cinnamon roll 6 out of 10. Not bad at all, just really meh. So next up, let's try, I wanna try Tastykakes. This looks very fun.
Eyes watering from the smell. You need to accept my rotten trash gas, or you can go straight to hell. You can...
Okay, so let's try to unbox this. It's very, very interesting packaging. Like I said, it's very much like a sticky bun kind of, right? Like they're all very stuck together. I have never had Tastykake cinnamon rolls, I don't think. Have I? I did a Tastykake taste test, but I don't think I tried these.
Which brand is Tastykake?
Tastykake. It's kind of known, it's kind of not.
No, I know the name, I just don't know what we ate.
They like make like a lot of like little bistros and processed bistros. So I'm gonna try to get one out of here. It's very stuck to this paper stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. Very pleasant. I'm sure that you could do it like with a knife a lot better. Anyways, let's try the center of the Tastykake cinnamon roll. Bon appetit. Mmm. That is delicious. You know, it tastes a lot like a processed honey bun, which I love processed honey bun so much. They're just like my favorite thing in the world. With cinnamon added to it. That's it. That's just what it tastes like. Super junk foody tasting, which we just love to eat it. It's very sticky, very ooey gooey, very moist. Even though it's like a pre-cooked thing, still very moist. I really like these. I know that a lot of food snobs don't like processed things like this, but it works with cinnamon rolls. Okay, so this is a nice 8 out of 10. Very, very, very good. Damn, Tastykake. Next up, let's try Annie's Organic Cinnamon Rolls.
But every time I fart around you, you treat me like a piece of trash. Your stank bitch ass face says it all.
So Miss Annie makes mac and cheese. She makes, what else does she make? I think just mac and cheese. I'm sure she makes more things. But Annie's makes a lot of like organic, kind of like kids food. I still don't really know what organic means. Does it just mean like less preservatives? Is that it?
I think it's the way that it's sourced.
Oh.
And the way that it's all the process. But it doesn't mean like less calories or anything.
Of course.
No.
But wait, so is this like sourced from like an ancient cave or something?
I don't think so.
When I was making them, I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of the icing dripped onto my finger and I did take a little, and it didn't taste good. It tasted like a dirty sugar. I don't know, I didn't like it. But let's see how the actual product tastes. Very pumped. Okay, let's get that center out of there. It looks great. Ooh, very nice. It looks kind of like an overcooked scallop, doesn't it? Okay, let's try it. Mmm. Wow. Oh my Lord, I was so wrong about the icing. Okay, wow, look at that gaping hole. So incredibly moist, not dry at all. The cinnamon is not too strong, it's perfect. It's also perfectly sweet, it's not salty at all. The icing is very subtle, but it just makes it sweeter and better. Oh my Lord, and I did it. Oh my God, 10 out of 10, perfection, Annie. Perfection, we love you. Next up, let's try the cream cheese ones, okay?
I'll be with you never, 'cause my fart is forever. 'Cause my fart is forever. 'Cause my fart.
These are Pillsbury cream cheese icing rolls. Oh, these are kind of burnt too. I'm so sorry, guys. Don't worry, it isn't affecting my taste because I just don't eat the burnt part. Just get the center out of there, okay? Yeah, so these are more like a biscuit. These aren't even like a cinnamon roll shape. They just all kind of just like stick together. It's weird. Let's try the cream cheese one. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Okay, so far, these smaller Pillsbury rolls really have a biscuit flavor. They're just kind of salty, biscuity. The texture, everything is just like a sweet biscuit, you know? So that's but the frosting is so much better than the original frosting. This cream cheese really adds a richness that does kind of cover up the saltiness a little bit, but that's still a big issue. So I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10. They're okay, they're definitely better than the original, but not as good as like, let's say, Miss Annie. We have tried 4 of them and we have 4 left. We have the Cinnabon Grand Cinnamon Rolls, the Hot Cocoa Rolls, Hostess, and the Orange Rolls. So let's do a Hostess. So these look very processed to me. I don't know if I've tried them before. I think I have, but I don't know what they taste like. They just look like a Hostess Little Debbie moment, you know, just like that drizzle. It's all very flat and squished and everything's a bit too perfect. The cinnamon layer looks a bit too thick, but we'll see. Let's take that center out. Yeah, that is very thick. Let's try it. Oh, so chewy. That bite was too big. First of all, the texture was so chewy, so sticky in a non-appetizing way. Like cementy. And then the flavor was not it. It tastes like cinnamon flavored shampoo, in my opinion. No offense, Hostess. I'm sure there's no shampoo in there. It's just what it tastes like to my taste buds. It's my personal opinion. These are a 2 out of 10. They're just so processed tasting. Like, listen, Tastykakes, they made a processed cinnamon roll that tastes fantastic, fabulous. Hostess, your cinnamon rolls need help. I know that you're focusing on Miss Twinkie and she is the star, A Star is Born, but these are the forgotten Twinkie sister. They need help. So 2 out of 10 for me. Final 3, let's try the Pillsbury Grand Cinnabon cinnamon rolls.
Did you know I've got guys lined up waiting to sniff my fart? But I don't even want them to, because they'll just break my...
These ones are very big, very hefty. I hope they don't have that same biscuity taste as the smaller Pillsbury ones. Also, these have Cinnabon's name on them, so they better be good. Ooh, so far they seem a lot more moist. Oh yes, okay. Oh, my mouth watered, okay. That is a beautiful, fluffy bite. Look, it's like a sponge. Okay, let's try it. I'm shooketh. Let me get some more icing. They're definitely not bad. They're good. They're fluffy cinnamon rolls, but they still have that Pillsbury biscuity salty flavor. What is that? I know that Pillsbury is like the main queen of the cinnamon rolls at the store, and so I'm probably gonna be dragged for dragging them, but I just think they have this salty aftertaste that is just not it. Miss Annie doesn't have that taste. Miss Annie has slayage. The texture is definitely much better than the smaller Pillsbury ones. It's much fluffier, moister, more cinnamon roll-y and not biscuity, but the flavor is still there. It's still that saltiness. So I'd give these 7 out of 10. Not bad, but definitely not what I want in a delicious cinnamon roll. So we have 2 more to try, the hot cocoa one and the orange one. Let's do the orange one now.
My fart might smell like a hard-boiled egg, but you should still love me the same. For better or worse, for cleaner, for stink.
These are by Pillsbury also, so I'm very curious to see if the orange flavor also has the same salty biscuitiness. They're not even called cinnamon rolls, they're just called orange rolls. So let's try it. Mmm. 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 Oh yeah, they are so good. The orange flavor really comes through. There's also an almond extract flavor buried in there, and it comes through also, and it's delicious. I love almond extract because it tastes like maraschino cherries. The texture is very nice. It's a lot like these big ones, and there's no salty flavor. That's the first Pillsbury one that doesn't have that aftertaste. Maybe it does, but the sweetness just like covers it up completely, because these are very sweet, almost a little too sweet. But the orange is different, refreshing. It's like an orange vanilla vibe. So I'm gonna give these a 9 out of 10. Very, very, very nice. Last but not least, let's try the Pillsbury hot cocoa rolls with marshmallow frosting. I am ready.
'Cause my fart is forever. 'Cause my fart is forever. 'Cause my fart is forever.
Okay, so these are very sticky. They smell like chocolate cereal. Let's get that center out. Okay, very moist. Ooh, it smells so different. Just not cinnamony at all. Let's try it. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. The chocolate is not strong at all. It's a hint of chocolate. It tastes more like chocolate cereal powder than chocolate itself. I wish it was more chocolatey and more rich. It still has that salty Pillsbury flavor, and the chocolate does not do enough to cover that up. I can't taste any sign of marshmallow frosting. It just tastes like icing to me. Wow, that was disappointing. Do I just have very high standards for cinnamon rolls? I think I do. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give these a 5 out of 10. Wow. I thought they would be more. So I'm gonna pick my 2 favorites and my 2 least favorites, okay? I think that my 2 least favorites are definitely the Hostess cinnamon rolls, not here for those at all. And my other least favorite, I think, is sadly the hot cocoa. Very disappointing. Very. Like, if you're gonna do a chocolate roll, make it chocolatey, please. Now my top 2 favorites? I think in second place, I'm gonna shockingly have to go with Tastykake. They just taste like a perfect honey bun. I love them. I'm shocked by how much I love them. They're so good. And in first place, I have to go with Annie's. Annie's organic rolls, not sponsored, are delicious. I think they're by far the best cinnamon roll in stores, in my opinion. They're just, they're perfection. Wow. Okay, well, I'm super messy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below which cinnamon roll is your favorite. Go check out my Patreon. I'll see you in the next video. I love you so much. Ooh.